this Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. We getting ready, fireside is blazing bright. We caroling through the night.
Hey peeps, it's your girl AmberCharmayne, and we are back with another video. And today we are going to be doing Marilyn Monroe inspired dresses. So the dresses are not going to be exact, like we're not looking for replicas, but there are certain aspects of every single dress that I decided to be inspired by and look for that in another dress. So let's go ahead and get into it. So FYI, I'm just going to be looking down at my phone and trying to look at y'all as much as possible, but I'm looking at the dress and you're seeing the dress on the screen. So this dress is a red dress, sparkly dress of Marilyn Monroe, high slit with a very low cut. And then she has embellishments and some jewelry on, like probably real diamonds, because it's like Marilyn Monroe, like duh. So here are some dresses that I found that are similar enough to this red dress. Okay, so we have this Fashion Nova number. So I also wanted to pay attention to some of the affordable pieces as well. So this Fashion Nova dress, it has the low slit, it has the high slit on the leg, and it's sparkly. I think this definitely gives like more modern times, and it's not doing too much. But also one thing that I thought is that you could add like a little sparkly brooch to the leg to match what Marilyn Monroe had. So this Wolf and Badger dress is the low slit, but then it does have a slit on the leg as well, but I mostly picked it because it has the very low cut in the front on the chest, and then it does have a slit, but it is a shorter dress, but it's long sleeve, good for the winter. And that's something else. I wanted to make sure that I also stayed with the long sleeve because it is cold. It's cold, and even if you are somewhere that's categorically warm, it's still colder than you want it to be, you know? So I wanted to stay with the fact that, okay, this is a good dress to actually show people for the winter time. Okay, so I don't know if this is truly a dress that you can find, not like in Walmart, but like on the Walmart website, because definitely this ain't inside Walmart. But this says Walmart.com. Like, do Walmart have dresses, like fancy dresses online that they offer? I never saw this before. But this has the low slit on the actual chest, but it doesn't have the slit going up the leg, but it's still long sleeve, and it's given very sparkly on the Walmart website. So I don't know. Let me see if there's any reviews. So I did just go into the Walmart app, and the dress is there. So I guess it's real. Like, if y'all order it, let me know. Let me know how it goes. You gotta let us know in the comments, because I'm scared. Small, medium, and extra large is offered. So that's a thing, apparently. And then I have one last dress for the red inspired. And I have one last dress for the Marilyn Monroe inspired dress for this red one. So this is B Darlin. This is on Macy's, I do believe. And pretty affordable dress. It's not as sparkly, but it is sparkly, low cut, in the high slit. Honestly, this is kind of the best dress for me, or to me, just in general. Like, I just like the way this looks, especially on the model. They picked the right model because it's giving tea. So the next dress that was worn by Marilyn Monroe that I used for inspiration is this purple plum number. It's so cute. Has this very nice sheen, like it almost looks like water, the fabric. And it's a one shoulder. It comes across like this, and the shoulder actually has like some bedazzle sparkliness to it. And then it also has this, I don't even know what you would call it, but there's this extra piece that creates this like flowiness on it. So y'all are seeing it on the screen, so y'all get what I'm saying. But I love the color. I think the color was pretty unique. And let's get into what I found for this one. It was actually pretty hard to find some dresses that kind of looked similar to it. So first dress is going to be from Club London. So this one, I really wanted to focus on the shoulder strap. And so that is what we have here, and a little bit close to the color a little bit, but then it has this extra added shoulder detail. But yes, I really like this one because of the shoulder that it has. So that is pretty similar to the dress that Marilyn was wearing. So this next one is from Shein, definitely very affordable, but with this one it does not have the color, but it does have the draping. So it's the draping. So when you walk with this one, you're going to get that same type of flowiness that Marilyn had. And then also, other than the strap across, it was more like a bandeau type of top. So that is what this black dress has, even though the color is not the same. It still has some of the features of that dress. Last dress for this purple inspiration. This one is also black. It's on Fashion Nova, but it actually just has the fact that it is one shoulder and then the draping. So I really focused on either like the one shoulder or just having it look bandeau or the draping. So that is what I have found for this inspo. This one was a lot harder just because of the color, but we found a few options that at least give you the draping and something a little similar. Okay, now this next one, Marilyn Monroe was wearing this black dress. It was like halter, and it was solid fabric, and then it was mesh, and then it was solid fabric at the bottom. And I do believe it kind of looks like it's probably a pencil skirt of a dress at the bottom. And so I had a lot of fun actually finding dresses that are similar to this one. Not exact, but similar, inspired. We're just getting inspiration. So let's go ahead and get into those dresses. Okay, so this first dress is going to be from Poly. It has the mesh at the top. It's kind of like a sandwich thing. Mesh at the top. It is a long sleeve mesh dress, and then it is the mesh on the stomach just like Marilyn, and then it is solid on the bottom, but this one is short. So I love that we're getting something more just for like a younger girl or girl that likes to show her legs, or summertime and it's like a nighttime look. You're covered on your arms, but it's mesh, so it's not like nothing too crazy. So it's nice to wear on a hot summer or hot spring night. This next one is just like mesh, solid mesh, solid mesh, solid. So this is definitely more of an inspiration type of dress more than it being exact. So this is from Revolve. It's Norma Kamali. So it's a nice fabric, nicely made dress. So I really like this one because it's not exact, but it's literally the same thing. The next dress is on Revolve, and I'm pretty sure the brand is MBD. This dress is so amazing. So out of the black dresses, I think this is my favorite dress. I love the draping on the fabric as well as the model. Her waist is snatched. Like, she was so perfect to wear this dress. Like, they picked such a good model. This is just so cute. Like, the draping, the fabric, the way the mesh is. Perfection. And they have Afterpay as well, so love that. And then the next dress is on Essence. So I really like this dress because it is more of a halter or like a skinny one, like a little skinny strap. And then the mesh on the stomach, there is this added detail where you can kind of see the skin. There's just this little opening, so that makes it a little bit different. And then also just the shaping of it. There also is a V on the neckline, so we love that also. So I really like this as kind of an inspiration piece. Then that leads us to the next dress, which is a sparkly dress, the same one that Kim Kardashian wore, the original dress of Marilyn Monroe, and had everybody in an uproar. This dress I saw, my bad y'all, one of these lashes is really bothering me. But the next dress is on Poly, and when I saw this by accident. I wasn't even going to use the sparkly dress by Marilyn Monroe, or the one that she wore, as a picture to use as inspo. But then when I saw this dress, I said, if this ain't the dress, right? So of course it is inspired. This is more of a modern piece. Definitely gives a 2024 girl era, of course. So this is so cute. It is see-through, so either I would add a slip, or this is just for a very daring girl. It's giving Vegas, Miami night, vacation night, and I don't know about any other night because it's definitely see-through, but I love it. And they used to have the mocha, which was for the darker skin girls, or actually they used to have deep cocoa, which was for the dark skin girls, but right now they only have mocha, which is more like my skin tone. Like, especially a dark skin girl wearing this, like, that would just be everything. Absolutely everything, especially like dark skin girl with a short cut. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, absolutely love this. Definitely think that this matches the original Marilyn Monroe sparkly dress for sure. Okay, the next dress that we have is Marilyn Monroe wearing this orange number that has embellishments across here and down the middle, and then it goes into this like mermaid type of train, and then also there's like ruching. It's so many details to this dress. I absolutely love it. So let me show y'all what I found that pretty much matches this in one way or another. So apparently this dress is actually labeled as yellow, but it looked orange to me. So I found it on a Nordstrom ad going down Instagram, and it is a House of CB dress, and it has this ruffle. So once again, very much so inspired. I just like the added detail, but it has that ruching right on the waist, and even though it's not diamonds across the chest, there is a detail in general. So that's why I picked this dress, and I think it's really cute. It's a nice like summery dress, like especially if you're going to like some really summery event. This is cute. So I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly because I did pick a few. So the first one is from Opali. It's like this more burnt orange, but it has all the little ruching right at the waist. It is strapless, but I just thought that this was really nice for the summer or for vacation, and it has that ruching right in the middle. So that's why I really like this one as an inspiration dress. Next one is from Nordstrom. This one I really liked because of the layering that it has. It's not necessarily ruching, but there is still this detail going down the front of the dress, and then it does kind of go into not necessarily a traditional mermaid like flare at the bottom, but it kind of gives a little bit of that mermaid. And the next one is from Nordstrom as well. It does have the ruching right in the front. It is a halter, just like the original dress, and then this is definitely a mermaid type of train, and there's like a little extra length in the back for an actual train, but it does come in green and navy. But this dress is the most similar, so I really like that. And then if you have like a little shawl and throw it over your shoulders, absolutely perfection. And then also to kind of get the beading at the top, you always could go to a designer, or I don't know if a seamstress would do this, but definitely like a local designer and have them embellish the top. Probably couldn't run you more than, I don't know, it depends on how detailed they get. Probably from $100 to $500. But if you're trying to do an inspiration look, I feel like it would be worth it. I mean, if you could do it, you could do it, period. And those are all the dresses that I decided to use as inspiration from Marilyn Monroe. I absolutely love Marilyn Monroe. She actually has a quote that I love so much, which is, "I'd rather be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring." And I absolutely do live by that, because if you know me in real life, then you know. It gets a little ridiculous over this way. But it is what it is. They love me. The girls love me. The men's love me. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's the first of its kind. Should I keep it going and just pick different eras or different people, iconic people or iconic eras, or, you know, just certain time periods pretty much to get inspired by and see how we can kind of replicate that and bring that to life in 2024? Let me know. Let me know. So otherwise, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.